everyone, how you doing today? RK Stud with you, back with another observation. I know it's been a few days since I've updated it. First of all, it's been a few days since I've been wanting to do this and just haven't had the time to do this. Excuse me. So, here we go. Friday, we went to go see my nephew playing in his band, his high school band, because this is his senior year. I hadn't been to a game all year. I was supposed to go to senior night, but I was under the weather, so Uncle Rob made it up for this one. And I was quite surprised. It was homecoming. Small town, there's only one light in town. That's how small this town is. And saw the fire trucks and the band, and they had like 3 or 4 floats for the school. They had a float for the 1973 football team because that was their first undefeated season, so they were celebrating that, which is kind of fitting. And you had 5 or 6 really nice hot rods, Corvettes, driving past homecoming queens. And then you had a lady on a horse. So I got there, everyone was gathered in the parking lot, getting ready to see everyone off. Saw everyone go off. Got to see my nephew for a few seconds, and his girlfriend, who's also in the band. She's majorette. But then they lined up. They all went. So then I went around the school to go into the field to wait for the game. Paid my ticket. Went to play some 50-50 raffle. I was way off. I was way off from what the numbers were called. Got a couple of drinks, sat in the stands. Wasn't that entertaining of a game because my nephew's high school just whomped the other team with big rushing plays and pick sixes and everything you named. It was all right. And then I finally found where my sister was sitting at. So I'm sitting over here by the band, and I'm like, okay, I don't see where the band's at, so I walked around, found, and here I could have just walked about 10, 20 feet. And got introduced to my nephew's girlfriend's mom, so we talked for a while. And then here comes the tricky part. The wind picks up. The rain starts. So my sister, she went to leave, and I'm like, I'll try to get down by myself. Because for you guys that don't know, I haven't told this, but I'm a diabetic. Maybe some of you already kind of knew that. I've had 3 surgeries where they've amputated toes. I have no toes here, and I don't have the big toe over here. So my balance isn't exactly good, but by the grace of God, I'm walking. So I had to call my sister, hey, I'm stuck. I could not, with the rain, I just couldn't go down the steps normally. So she came back up, and then all I did was scoot down all the way. And then she stopped at the concession stands to help close that up for the night. And they had leftover pizza. They were selling them. A slice at the game was $3, but since it was at the end of the night, the whole box was $10. So I picked one up to share with my brother when I got home. He he ate most of it. I only had 2 pieces. And then Saturday morning was the card show, which was the first one. You know, I'm glad the guy tried it here, but it was only just one entire building. It was crowded with the dealers that were already there. There was a big empty space, unfortunately, but they had all the vendors there. Wasn't a whole people had old stuff, old boxes of everything. Not a lot of the newer stuff. I was looking for some Allen and Ginter. What? All right. I was looking for some new Allen and Ginter packs to buy. Nobody had that. Some guy had some vintage boxes of like 18 from the 80s and other stuff. But for the majority, there was just people selling singles. Plus the ISA grader that you guys already know. So we're walking around, checking everything out. We get in there. My brother heads off, up ahead, about 30 feet ahead of us. And he's a big guy, 6'4", and he's pointing, the grading's over here. So we're like, all right, we'll go. Because we were kind of, me and Madman wanted to make sure that we didn't have a line to wait. Which we didn't. I kind of feel bad because I don't know how many other people submitted cards other than me and Madman. And then also, let's see, like I said, lots of singles. Cards being sold. You had overweight, older guys sitting in chairs, flipping through the cards. I'm like, buddy, I'm just trying to walk around you. Duh. There was at least one guy was selling supplies, so that helped too. Like I said, I've already shown you guys what I bought. Hopefully this guy does it next year or sooner. Maybe word of mouth will come out. Because it was actually pretty busy. A lot of people there, which I was quite surprised, even though it was one building. There was no Magic the Gathering dealer there. So that kind of ticked my brother off a little bit. But he got some Yu-Gi cards. Yu-Gi cards? No. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! He got Pokemon cards. So he was all set and happy. Like I said, I already showed you the cards. One thing I didn't show you yesterday when I was unboxing my submissions, I showed you the box, but I didn't show you that they actually put my name on it, on the box. One box with 3. And I didn't really show you the Lacey Evans because they had it in a little package along with the courtesy feedback. So there's that with the autograph. And then on the back it says hidden flaws. Cards flaws are sometimes hard to spot. Please accept this courtesy feedback from your ISA graders. They marked surface indentation, which I didn't know there was any. And then they showed where it was at, where they were at, the front and the back. Now, as far as this weekend goes, Saturday, 220 South Front Street, Fremont, Ohio, downtown Fremont. Don't forget, LPW presents their show. I have no clue what the matches are. But general tickets are 15, kids are 10. I don't see no VIP tickets. And they're gonna open the doors at 7:30, which kind of sucks because 7:14 was when they did the VIP people. And I would always get the $20 VIP ticket. Why wouldn't you? You get in sooner, you get your seat, and you're set to go. And hopefully, my YouTube buddy Maverick will be coming. So I've already floated some ideas around for him. He's got his own ideas on his side that he wants to do too. Anyway, so what's the show called? The show's called Last Chapter. Is it the last chapter? Last season? Last chapter. Tim Horner Jr. versus Bachelor Ben Boone. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of them already. I've seen plenty of them. I'm not particularly wanting to see them finish it, but I've thrown out there that if they're going to do it, let it be an hour Iron Man match. But I'll be there filming some of the matches. Maybe I might just take my tablet. Maybe I'll just film the whole show. We'll see. And also, don't forget, October 28th, Lima, Ohio, at the Community Civic Center. You can go to warwrestling.com. You can get tickets to see Al Snow doing comedy. Yes, Al Snow doing comedy. For $40, you get VIP and the dinner. $25 gets you in for the show. So let's just see how Al Snow does. I'm excited to go. I'm a big Al Snow fan. Let's see, when did I see him? 94 ECW. He took on Benoit, Sama Nishimura. Not to mention, 94 was also Smoky Mountain Wrestling, so I got to see him go up against the Rock and Roll Express, that feud, and other great matches from Smoky Mountain Wrestling. So what I've done on my Facebook page, RK's Retro Wrestling, for those that want to go, I just got done showing off my OBW collection from like 2001 to 2003. I was, after that, going to do my Jim Cornette shoots. However, since this is already October and Al Snow's coming for his comedy show, I'm doing what I have of Al Snow up there. So if you'd like to go to RK's Retro Wrestling, not with a W, but with an R. Yeah, I made it a Southern thing, I know. You can head there. Also, let's see. I haven't watched The Wrestlers episode 4 yet. Still need to do that. Still trying to catch up with everything. So, as soon as I am watching it, probably maybe within the next few days, writing down the synopsis to share with you guys. It won't be under a Robservation this time. It'll just be the Wrestlers review. I'll just call it that or something cheesy. Anyway, thanks for listening. Time for me to eat. You all have a great weekend.